So who do you like better, him or our daughter?
No comment.
Okay, we're recording. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Today I have a very special guest. This is Kim, the CEW, the one who's really in charge of everything. Hi, Kim.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Not bad.
The sad thing is, I'm the one who does this on a fairly consistent basis. And going into it, I still get the jitters, and you're just like, come on, let's go. Are you ready? Let's do this.
You know I fly with the seat in my pants. I stride.
Anyway, so everybody, this is my wife of almost 19 years. Wow, that's crazy.
Yep, you're lucky.
I know. So probably I'll just get the thing that's probably on everybody's mind out of the way right at the beginning. Blink twice if you need help. And that's pretty much how our marriage is every day. So what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. We didn't prep any.
We didn't prep at all.
Nope.
But I don't like that you like have better posture and you look taller than me right now. There we go.
I won't laugh.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm an endodontic assistant. For people that don't know what that is, I'm a dental assistant for a doctor that does root canals.
And I like that.
I love it. It's fast paced. Every case is different. And
what's your favorite part of it?
Helping people when they're nervous, like realize that it's not as bad as they prepared themselves for it.
That's a very politically correct answer. But what's your real favorite part of it? It's probably the gore.
Yeah. I mean, root canals aren't very bloody procedure, but sometimes when we open up a tooth and it's infected, it smells awful, and we have to laser some gum tissue sometimes. So
gross.
That's what I do all day long.
So you're a new grandmother.
I am.
How does that feel?
It's awesome. Like, everyone always tells you, just wait till you have grandkids. And you're like, yeah. But you really don't understand it till you experience it. And, when we found out she was pregnant, it's a little scary because, she's young and we know how hard parenting is. But I knew she would rock it, but it's still like, but wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah.
He's our little superstar.
So who do you like better, him or our daughter?
No comment.
Sorry, kiddo. Okay, so you feel that you could possibly be the first one to actually rapid fire answer the rapid fire favorites questions.
Till I get the spotlights on you. But yeah.
You think you can do it?
Yeah, but they're probably going to be really off the wall answers.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see if I can even ask them rapid fire because I don't have my notes that I usually have with me. So this is all going to be off of memory, and my memory is not the best. So, all right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Take a deep breath. Here we go. Favorite movie?
Jaws.
Favorite?
I told you off the wall answer. You want a rapid fire.
Favorite song?
What a Wonderful World.
Favorite artist? Musician?
Usher. There goes with this weekend.
Favorite food?
Strawberries.
Favorite thing to do on a lazy Sunday afternoon?
Nap.
Favorite vacation spot?
Hawaii.
I think that's it. No, there's more. I can't remember. But that wasn't bad. It's still, I don't know if it's
none of it's true, but it was fast.
Okay, well, let's explain why. So you have a condition.
I do.
What's it called?
A
couple, but the one that affects your memory.
It's called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, nicknamed POTS.
And what does it do?
So basically, if I change, so the automatic processes in your body dysfunction, and then the thing that affects the most and why it's called postural orthostatic, when you change position, your heart rate increases 30 or more beats per minute. There's no cure for it. Very little treatment. and it affects everything that runs automatic. So like your temperature control, memory, you get chronically dehydrated because your cells don't absorb the electrolytes, and a bunch of other technical stuff that's kind of boring. But it's challenging.
Yeah. And
your blood doesn't flow properly either, so it here we go. It makes the oxygen to your brain not work as it should.
Right.
I forgot.
Exactly. Yeah, well, there'll be times we're just sitting somewhere and you'll get a heart notification on your Apple Watch, right?
Yeah. So my normal resting heart rate is in the 40s. And I get notifications about that because it's too low. And then, like, this is what made me go get it checked when I was just changing laundry or the dishes out of the dishwasher. My heart would be like racing, and I'd check it on my watch, and it's easily like 130, 140. So my body feels like I'm running a marathon just from doing normal everyday things.
And then you said that's one of a couple of conditions.
My other one is also non-curable. I have gastroparesis. So basically, the stomach muscles that digest food are paralyzed. So the food just kind of sits in your stomach for a lot longer than it's supposed to.
And so you have to have basically a special diet for that. Like you can't have a lot of fiber. You can't have red meat.
Yeah, that one was the hardest one for me because
Yeah.
I need the iron,
Right.
and it's yummy.
Right.
But yeah, so anything with high fat, high fiber is nothing. And I have to eat a lot of processed foods now, which is weird because you're trained fruits and vegetables your whole life, and now I have to stay away from all that. I can have zucchini is like the only vegetable I can have, and mushrooms sometimes. And if I want fruit, I do it like in baby food pouches, so to get the fruit in. And then now they make it like applesauce that's mixed with vegetables, so I get veggies in that way. But it's weird being almost 40 eating baby food. And then a lot of protein shakes.
All right. And so you are, I don't know, I'm a veteran, but historically, you're typically the one braver than me. Not so much now that we're older, but like you were all about bungee jumping and wanting to just go skydiving. And
Yeah.
I'm not me, man. That's not for me.
13th birthday, I bungee jumped. It's kind of cheating though, because I was 13, so they wouldn't let me do it for my ankle. So the thing that held me went around my waist.
Really?
Yeah. So like when I jumped, it was just like jumping and then boing,
That just seems to me that seems like it would like do damage.
I don't know.
Like
so I
when you
always
reach the
feel
end.
like I didn't really bungee jump.
I mean, you still jumped off of a ledge.
Yeah.
And
it
got
was fun.
snapped back by a rubber band. But that's why it feels to me like it would do damage or hurt you because once you hit the bottom and you snap back,
I mean, I'm sure I was in a harness. I don't remember exactly, but
I don't know. It just seems terrible. I mean, none of it sounds good to me, but
yeah, no, I'm definitely a daredevil.
Yeah,
that's what stinks because now that I'm old, I can't enjoy any of the daredevil stuff. But I've never been afraid of, or actually, not that I haven't been afraid. I love that pushing past your comfort zone and the fear and the adrenaline, and just going past that, and then the feeling you get after, you're like, ha, I did it.
But you don't like scary stuff.
Not like
you
scary
like
movies.
Adrenaline, but not like boo.
Oh heck no. Like in that show we watched the other night where he punched everyone when they came up and scared him. That would be me.
Yeah, that's a funny show. Okay, so what's the dumbest thing, excluding marrying me, that you've ever done in your entire life?
I mean, there's a lot, but some's really embarrassing. So I don't think we need to go here because what comes to my mind right now is like, I can't tell that.
Oh, what's the second dumbest thing you've ever done in your life?
There's lots.
It's too many to choose from.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, what's the coolest thing you've ever done in your life?
I don't know. See, these are harder than the rapid fire. Coolest thing, have I done anything cool? No, but my mom, we'll just pass the buck.
Okay.
My mom got to go to the Grammys a couple years ago and be a seat filler. It's on my memories on Facebook today. That's why it's fresh in my mind. So she got to sit down with all the celebrities.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
Actually, there was some cool things as a kid. I was slimed on Universal or at
Yeah.
Universal on Nickelodeon.
Yeah. I tried multiple times and never
Yeah.
got picked, but you did it.
Yeah, I did it, and like I don't remember a lot of it, but you sit in a kiddie pool and they fake slime you a couple times, and then the last time it was, and that's a cool memory.
Old school Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even know if they do slime besides at the award
Yeah,
show.
I don't think so.
That shows our age.
Yeah, right. We're old. We're grandparents. And that's still crazy to say out loud.
Yeah.
He's almost 3 months old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on Thursday.
It's a CEB, Chief
He's so
Executive
cute.
Baby.
You took on a good grandpa role on your days off. You help our daughter out and you watch them if she has to work. And
Yeah.
hang out. Not a lot of men would do that on their days off and enjoy it. I think you enjoy it. You get to spoil him rotten. And then,
He's easy. He sleeps all day.
Yeah. Just wait a couple more months.
He poops a lot. He poops.
He's a man.
Okay, so what would you say is the thing people like most about you?
I'm crazy. Like, if you want someone to do what? Why does that make you laugh?
Good.
Like, if you want someone to do something goofy and have fun and
Like this.
Yeah, I'm like, sure, let's do it. And not to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but a lot of times I'll get called the life of the party because I'm not afraid to, dance and be goofy in front of a whole bunch of people and make you do it with me.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you say is people's least favorite thing about you?
I'm very blunt.
That's true.
Very blunt. So if you don't want to know the real answer, don't ask.
If you have feelings at all.
No, I'm nice. Spread kindness. I'm nice, but I'm truthful and very black and white. So I know that's hard. And then we all have this running joke because I have RBF. So y'all call it resting Kim face.
Yeah, RKF.
Yeah.
Resting Kim face.
So I am very nice, though. I'm truthful.
Actually, that brings up something I want to bring up. Let's clear the air right now. You have a bone to pick with me.
I do. You make me sound like such an awful, mean, controlling wife on your little Discord group.
Not just the Discord. You complain about what I say in the video.
Well, it was a comment to Andrew.
Andrew.
No, I got his name wrong. Anthony. I think you called him Andrew and
Andy.
Yeah. Sorry. But that's what you get.
So, just so everybody knows, if I make it sound like she's mean, I'm not serious. It's all a joke.
Blink twice.
I did. I'm still blinking.
You have glasses on.
No, but you are. You are a sweetheart and amazing. And I can't read that one, but
yeah.
No, but you are. You're great.
Thanks.
I couldn't imagine the last 19 years without
you. You're pretty good yourself. All right, that's enough said. So when I was thinking about this little goofball fest or whatever that we were going to do, you can edit that out. I was thinking about how when you're in Iraq, obviously I took care of all the finances. I had no choice. But you weren't here, and it stressed me out. When you got back, I still kept them on. And then finally, I just was like, I'm done. And you took them over, thankfully. Yeah. And now I am absolutely done. 100%.
Yeah.
But I think I do good. Like, I tell you what I spend so you can track it.
Yeah. I mean, you do. I'll give you that.
Do
but
not go and input it right away, and then you forget. And then I'm supposed to remember what I spent 4 days ago.
Yeah, but you can't really use that argument anymore because you don't even log it. See, for the longest time, I tried to get her to log into. I use the You Need a Budget, the YNAB app to budget, keep track of our money. For the longest time, I tried to get you to share it with me, use it with me, and you wouldn't. And you finally did. And then like twice.
No, it's multiple times.
Okay, multiple times, whatever. it would update on my end, but not her end. So she would think there was money there that actually wasn't, and she would put something in, and it just threw off the numbers a little bit. It wasn't a big deal. It's not like we were gonna.
Deal to me.
It's not
It's
like
not
we were
precise.
gonna lose the house or anything. It's just like she would put something in before the app updated, right? So finally, she's like, I'm done. Screw it.
I still
It's
have
all
the
you
app.
again. But you don't use it.
I kept it. I check every couple weeks.
So you'll like, we put a certain amount of money aside for different categories each, pay period. So yes, you do let me know, like, hey, I just bought our grandson $90 worth of clothes.
Need
but,
it.
but you don't know that we have that $90 like free for that before you do it. You just let me know.
Hey, I could just do it and let you find it out.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
But I am very, very frugal. Probably worse than frugal. So that doesn't happen too often.
I think we both go through cycles, and we're usually on opposite cycles, which is good, because if the very few times that we kind of like our cycle, sound like I'm talking about something else. Very few times that our cycles do line up and we both get in our spending mode, that's bad.
Yeah, but I don't have a big spending. I have a spending mode for spending on others, not spending on myself. So I guess that's where I feel like I'm so frugal. Like I'll put back $2 pack of gum, you know that.
Yeah. You'll put back $2 pack of gum and then be like, let's go spend a week in somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere that's expensive.
Absolutely. It's worth it. Speaking of that,
put back enough $2 packs of gum.
I want to check out.
There is. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but the new Conrad in Orlando looks pretty amazing.
So Chad is good with traveling, right? He can help you get some.
Pretty much everybody watching this is going to be good with traveling.
They can help.
All 4 people who are going to watch this.
They can help you.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. That's why we got to get the Hilton Aspire card.
You just got me a new card.
Yeah, I know. So.
And then turned around and got it for yourself.
So, double the bonus. Yeah, I had another question lined up and I forgot now.
Sorry.
It's okay. You want to ask me anything?
What's your coolest thing you've ever done?
Marry you. Easy.
No, that wasn't allowed for me, so it's not allowed.
Yeah, but I'm the host.
Coolest thing besides marrying me?
Make our children.
Okay. Next. Third coolest thing.
All right. So nothing involving the family?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. See, I always feel like my life has been really boring. And then I'll start talking to people and like telling people stuff I've done in the past, and they're like, wow, that's so cool. And I'm like,
We are boring. We like hot tea and TV at 7:00.
Yeah. Peppermint tea with honey before bed. Every day. In bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Skinny pop popcorn.
Skinny pop popcorn.
So it's the lamest thing you've ever done.
Marry
you. Yeah.
Lamest thing I've ever done. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've done a lot of dumb, lame stuff.
You used to tell me about stories jumping off your roof when you were a kid. Parachuting with a bag.
Yeah.
But you're afraid to bungee jump.
Well, there's a difference between a 1-story roof and a bridge. Maybe,
but you didn't have any expertise or safety measures.
We had cardboard boxes.
Okay.
So growing up still, I was very into movies and all aspects of movies, like the movie itself, behind the scenes, stunts, special effects. So, we learned that a lot of the scenes where people jump from, they're usually just jumping. I mean, stacks upon stacks of cardboard boxes and sometimes mattresses, sometimes inflatables, whatever. But that's basically what they're. So me and my friends would grab like large industrial garbage bags and run and jump off of our roof onto cardboard boxes.
Thankfully, our kids didn't try that.
Yeah. I might have missed the cardboard boxes once or twice.
Yeah, I can tell.
Explains a lot. My mom dropped me when I was a baby.
She did. Yeah, I will never forget. We had just had our firstborn, Mackenzie, and we're still in the hospital, so she's very new, and your mom's sitting there doing this with her as she's telling me the story of how she was doing this with you, and you just went flying. And I'm like, trying to be polite, but be like, please don't
Please
do
put
that.
my baby down. Well,
So-
that's probably why I'm not a big fan of like jumping out of planes or anything like that,
because your mom.
it's deep rooted from my infanthood.
Yeah.
I don't know. Coolest thing I've ever done. See, you would think, having been deployed twice, I could say there was some cool stuff. But I mean, not really.
I mean, it was kind of cool to Mackenzie the other day when you were explaining her how you have you been in a Black Hawk before? So
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't jump out of it, but
I hung my foot out of it.
ooh.
It looked cool in video, which I don't even have anymore.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite food?
Used to be steak, hands down, but I'm trying to cut back on red meat because my body says my body says red meat, high blood pressure. So, man, it's hard to tell now. I don't know. I just kind of like food in general.
Yeah.
Tacos are pretty high up there.
We're Bigfoot foodies.
We're Bigfoot.
Shush. You're not supposed to point that out.
Yeah, tacos are pretty high up there. Good New York style pizza, which is getting easier to find.
Yes, we got a really good place local. I hope it lasts.
That's like a mile away. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
But for a long time, good New York style pizza was hard to find down here.
See, I never believed that, because New Yorkers are pretty biased about your food. The bagels, the pizza, can't find anything like it, but I just figured y'all were coming down to Florida and just complaining. And but we went to New York a few years ago, and I had my first New York style pizza up there. And it's true. There's nothing like New York pizza in New York.
Up there, it's not New York style pizza, it's just pizza.
Yeah, true. But to me, a Floridian.
Yeah. That was more than a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Because that was the same time we went to Philly, right?
Yeah, so
yeah.
Probably 2016.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a while ago. Man.
Yeah. So you have a bad habit of getting annoyed.
I love how you start that sentence.
Well, I mean, you'll agree with me once I finish it. You have a bad habit of getting annoyed at my new hobbies that I pick up.
To a point, yes. Because you obsess and you go through this fixation on them, and then it dies down, and then there's a new one. And it's like I finally caught on and got used and adjusted to the new one, and now there's another one.
Well, the first recent one, going back 3 years now, was the credit card thing.
Yeah, because it was scary and a change in the beginning, finances, and I don't believe it now, and it annoys me when I hear people say it. But just like with fruits and vegetables, you preach that your whole life, and I can't have that now, so it's weird. Like you're taught not to use credit cards your whole life because of credit card debt and stuff.
Right.
And then one thing I still have a hard time getting around, so you just don't tell me how much they cost per my request, are the annual fees. I understand the benefits outweigh. I understand it all, but just hearing what we spend on it.
We spend less on annual fees this year than we did last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I canceled. What did I cancel?
I downgraded. I had a mental breakdown on what.
I downgraded my Hilton Surpass card.
Yeah.
To the regular Hilton card.
So as long as I don't know what we spent on annual fees, and then I have seen the rewards, and there's some like Clear and having global entry, which gives you TSA pre-check. Those are worth it 1,000%. Like they're probably my favorite perks. I haven't got used to the fine hotel and resorts yet. I still like my continental breakfast. I mean, I love the nice fancy hotels. I just haven't got used to being at that caliber yet.
We've only used FHR twice, and one time.
No, you got it for me and Blake, I think, a couple of times where you didn't go with us. And really? St. Pete.
I don't think that was an FHR.
Well, it was.
That was just a regular Hilton, right?
It was supposed to be fancier. I don't know. Breakfast was like $35 a person.
That doesn't mean it wasn't a regular Hilton. But one time it was Santa Monica or Casa Monica? Casa Monica
Oh,
in
and
St. Augustine. We had to
yeah.
cut it short, so that sucked.
Yeah.
So I got sick.
Yeah. And I appreciate that because I had wanted that for probably 10 or more years. But I was a little disappointed.
Me too. I was gonna ask. Were you,
Yeah.
like the room was super tiny.
Super tiny. And then
It had a nice chair in it though.
I get that like it's the historic, so it's supposed to be older, but I don't know. It just wasn't as
The Conrad in
nice.
Fort Lauderdale was nice.
Yeah, I really like that one.
And then I can't remember any other one that we used. Oh, the Gardens. What was the place we stayed at? PGA
Village.
Yeah,
That one.
That the hotel wasn't great. The restaurants.
Yeah, yeah. We need to go back for prime rib.
Yeah,
as you
that
don't
place
eat
is
steak, and neither
good.
do I.
I'll make an exception. So aside from
but yeah, once I got over and like I learned the game a little bit, I don't know it nearly like I probably should invest in learning it. But once I like learned it and I saw like there are benefits to it, I'm for it now. I just get nervous. And like the other day I went to buy my mom something for her birthday. So we got a new card to be able to do that because the benefit. But it's kind of like, okay, like it's scary just applying for a new card all the time. And I hate if I get rejected. Like, I know I hear your videos sometimes and they get rejected. And it's like, it's just part of the game or whatever. I don't know why, I don't know reasons people get rejected or whatever, but I've heard some.
Unless you're like Spencer, who's never got a denial, I think.
Yeah. But oh my God, it's so like it'll put me in like I need to go cry in a corner for 10 minutes. I got rejected. So I don't like that part of it. And then I just get nervous, like, I'm gonna get all these emails about change my credit report.
That's one thing that's annoying when you apply for a card and then all the different like credit monitoring. Like when I apply for a card, whether I get accepted or not, I get like 13 emails.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
And then some are like later than others.
Yeah.
So in back of my mind, I'm like, just delete it. It's from that card we just got. Is it?
Was it?
Should I have looked?
Then you log into your bank and you're like overdrawn $50,000 again.
And then I know you're working really hard. You're hoarding points, which I don't agree with. And I know some of your friends have told you they don't agree with it either. So I like them. But because I'm very much of let's just not plan for the future.
Yeah. Well,
because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And if we just sat here and hoarded that all this time and then something happens and we don't ever get to use them, that was a waste.
Right. And I did concede. And instead of waiting till our 25th anniversary to go to the Maldives, I said, okay, hopefully by this time next year, we'll have 1 million Amex points. We're floating under it now. So I said, all right, we'll just use those for our 20th anniversary and we'll do, I don't know, what do we say?
We said Hawaii.
But didn't we also say Italy?
Sure.
Well, that's the other thing is you're kind of scared to go overseas, right?
Because I don't want to get you canceled if I say my fear. Like, overseas don't like Americans. And I stand out like a sore thumb. I'm pale.
But you are Italian.
Hair. I am Italian. I'm Sicilian by birth. I stand out like a sore thumb, though. And
you stand out like a sore thumb over here.
Yeah. I can fight over here. I don't know if I can fight over there. So I don't know. But then it would be nice, like, as long as I can remember, that's what I wanted for my 18th birthday. But I would never ask my parents for it because in my head, I'm like, if they can't afford it, they'll try and make it happen. And I didn't want to put that pressure on them. And then years later, after I was an adult, I mentioned it to my mom. I keep hitting them. Sure. And she's like, why didn't you ever tell us? I'm like, oh, oops. But no, it would be nice. I'm just nervous. And then getting time off for you is easier than me. I can only take time off if the doctor's away. And then we have to split that time off between the three of us girls.
Right.
So
that makes it hard.
That makes it really hard. And it gives me a lot of anxiety because, of course, I could be like, all right, I want this week vacation night. I'm entitled to it, but so are they. And I
But
feel like
he did say for our 20th, he'll give you whatever you wanted, right?
Well, I just told him we'd plan our time off together. So,
Yeah.
like, our anniversary is in March. It might be like a May trip, but
Right.
And the girls are great, so they would understand it. But I just feel like it's rude because they want time off too.
And the other thing too, just to compound on that, is traveling overseas on points, business, first class, whatever we do, we have to find awards availability. So like we might say, okay, cool, we can both get off, April 1st through whatever, but there's no awards flights.
Yeah.
So that's another.
And it just overwhelms me to think of it, like all the planning that goes into it. And I just, I'm a planner because I live by our calendar. But when it comes to planning things like that, I just get overwhelmed and I shut down.
You do live by the calendar. And I'll ask you something and you'll be like, did you look in the calendar? And I just want to be like, I'm asking you. So obviously, no, I didn't look in the calendar.
Because I have to stop and look in the calendar. Just like when someone asks you a tech question and you're like, did you Google it?
Did you Google it? Did you turn it off and then on again?
Yeah. But so it's weird because I'm a planner, but planning things like that, I'm just like, there's too many moving components. And
yeah. Okay. So out of my 3 newest hobbies over the last 3 years, credit cards, watches, I think you just answered the question, and fragrances, which is the most annoying to you?
Probably the fragrances, because I get migraines and I'm very, very sensitive to smells. And I feel bad if you're like, oh, this smells good. And I'm like, because it's making me feel sick, So that one's annoying. And then with you, like you couldn't just get like 2 new fragrances. You got to get like 8.
Well, I want to, different occasions, different temperatures that day, different
work, and then going out too.
It's not that simple.
It is. I'm a female.
I was gonna say you wouldn't understand. You're just a woman. See, now I just got myself canceled.
The watches are cool right now until you get to where they're even more expensive than they are. Like I had fun with this one, the Dolphins one.
Yeah, I mean it's a cheapie. It was $300, and I got it for, after tax and all that, it was like 80 something.
But I don't like that you don't.
I'm kidding. Yeah, whatever. I'm holding it up behind me.
It's Dolphins. Fins up. I don't like that you don't wear your Apple Watch all the time though, because you don't like.
Well, I wear it when I do exercise, which granted isn't as much as it should be. I wear it to work, and I wear it to sleep.
Well, no, but if I text you, sometimes it goes hours before you know you got a text because you don't have your Apple Watch on, and I needed an answer like
a while ago. That's a real shame.
Like the other day, I needed you to move your car so I could get in the garage, and I had to sit in my car for like 15 minutes.
You're mad when you came in.
I did, and I'm like, "Did you get my text?" Yeah. And you responded to the wrong text. You responded to like a meme I sent.
I'm like, "Yeah, what about it?"
Why are you so mad that you didn't answer the meme?
And it was funny too because when you walked in, I could see you were mad, and I was like, "Oh, what is she mad about? What did I do?" Immediately, I was like, "God, what did I do?"
That's the RKF.
See, now you're making yourself sound like it.
Yeah.
But you had a legitimate reason.
I sat in my car for 15 minutes. Texting both you and Blake, and neither one of you responds. So I finally called Blake.
I have to say, in my defense, I don't think I would have waited the full 15 minutes. If it was me, I would have been like, okay, he's not answering me.
But yes, that was a long work day, a busy work day. I was being lazy.
Okay. So the Amex Gold card. Are you team classic gold or team rose gold?
Rose gold. I'm a girl. And I was really mad because there was one time where you switched to the rose gold. And I was like, yay, I got a pretty card. And then you switched back to the regular gold.
Right.
So you didn't have to have rose gold. So then I was like, so bummed. But now I have rose gold again.
Yeah. Yeah, because for a while they said you couldn't have like.
We had to have the same color.
Yeah, which was dumb.
Yeah. So, and then I don't like the painted platinum card. Like I got the flowers and you got the.
You can change it. You can get the regular one if you want.
I know, but I mean, the choices are dumb, in my opinion.
So I've been thinking about canceling the gold card and keeping the platinum card, because the platinum card is the one we get all the benefits from. The global entry and all that. The gold card, it's $250.
Don't tell me. Let me discuss this.
It's $250, but we get, if we use all the credits, we get the $10 dining credit every month, and then we get $10 Uber, which we use for Uber Eats every month. So it ends up costing $10 if we use all those credits each month. The Capital One Saver one, which we just got, is 3x on eating out, groceries, and entertainment. The gold card is 4x on dining out and groceries. But the Capital One Saver one is free. So what do you think?
You gave me a lot of information.
Pots.
3x on Saver One?
Yeah.
4x on gold?
On gold. So it's like one more point per dollar.
I don't know.
But 0 annual fee.
So if I'm honest, because that's me, I'm brutal.
Brutal.
This is probably completely wrong, but I just feel like American Express is more caliber.
Bougie.
Yeah, and I feel like Capital One Saver One, sorry, is like chintzy or.
But Capital One Saver one is what's going to get you guys to Justin Timberlake.
It's a surprise. Let's hope nobody watches this video.
Your mom is not going to watch this video. And even she didn't know until I just said that, if she does watch it, that it was for her.
Well, I'll just edit all that part out. Yeah, I know. I'm like fine with the card. It's just hard to choose between the two. But you know me, I'm going to choose free. So,
yeah.
Free.
Even though it's not as upscale.
Yeah, it's something about pulling out your Amex, just like half. It's probably completely wrong, and probably making all you credit card expert people like cringe.
Yeah, there's probably a couple people cringing right now. But then there's probably also some people going like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Worst way to die.
Yeah, I hear all y'all's answers, and I think they're all equally awful. Like, there's a choice between being buried alive. No, because you're alive. And being eaten sucks.
Death by eating.
That would be me. Yeah. I think catching on fire.
Burning alive? Yeah. That's a top. It's top 5 for sure.
What's yours?
So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to answer this question when I do my interview with.
Well, then save it,
Anthony. Well, this will be posted after that because that's going to be live. I still have to
go through this train wreck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I will save it because I want you to be surprised when you see it.
I know. Crawling with bugs. You hate bugs?
I do hate bugs, but
I have to kill all the bugs for you.
That's not true.
Yeah, because you take them back outside. No.
Yeah.
No, squish them.
This isn't my worst way, but I was thinking about this morning. Like, do you know cockroaches bite?
No.
Yeah. So imagine being like swarmed by like cockroaches and just 1,000 cockroach bites. Oh,
yeah.
See, bugs don't bother me. Cockroaches in particular.
You're not a fan of spiders.
Turn me, depends on the kind of spider. Some spiders don't bother me at all. Other spiders are like, nope. But cockroaches will turn me into like an 8-year-old girl real quick.
Yeah.
Like snakes, rats, none of that bothers me. Cockroach, nope.
Spider made me think of that one time I hallucinated a spider.
That's a good story. Tell that story.
Well, we were sleeping and I had a very vivid dream apparently, and I remember waking up and seeing a spider like crawling down and about to land on his head, and it's pretty big in my dream, like this big. So I wake him up and I'm like, there's a spider about to get on you. And he's like, where? And then I'm like, I must have been dreaming.
Because I'm thinking like, you woke me up, so like my eyes aren't focusing. So I'm like, I don't see it, and I don't want to move because I'm imagining this giant spider like an inch off of my
and then I had to focus to find out where it went, and then I'm like, oh, I was dreaming. But I must have got it from my dad because he used to have like dreams about snakes, vivid dreams about snakes, like hallucinations and stuff.
Yeah.
Or me falling when I was a baby, and then.
Do you ever have that dream where you start falling or something and then you wake up to your body jerking?
Like, I hate that feeling.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
No, that's not the worst, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Being a human's weird.
Which sometimes, not too often, but sometimes I'll be having a dream and I'll like kind of shout or something.
Yeah.
In my
dream. Ooh, that's what you do, and it's pretty freaky.
Yeah.
To get woken up to that.
Sorry.
Price of being married.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about me?
Oh man. No, that's actually easy. You have a really good heart, and you're very like helpful and giving and
what?
I don't know, your nostrils were flaring.
I'm just taking it all in. Go ahead. Keep going.
So you're just an overall nice person. And one thing I noticed about you when we first met 24 years ago was like, you don't have a bad thing to say about anybody. Sometimes it drives me crazy that you find the good in everyone because I'm like, no, there is none. But no, you're the good. You're the light.
I don't think that's as true as it used to be.
What?
Not
finding the good in everyone.
Yeah.
You've been hardened a little bit, by life, but
yeah,
for the most part, you still. And I'm like,
what's your least favorite thing about me?
It used to be when you would leave paper towels and water bottles all over the house.
See, Chad, I told you.
What?
In our interview with Chad, that came up that you hated that I would leave like half-empty water bottles like every room I went into.
Yeah, you still do it. Paper towels aren't as bad, but you can follow where you were throughout the day. But I mean, there's a lot of pet peeves of mine that you like to.
A lot?
Yeah, I just keep most of them quiet.
Well, I can't fix them if I don't know them.
Yeah. Well, the biggest one, and there's some of them are stupid. Like each dish has a certain spot, and if you just put it back where you got it from, it would be in that spot. And like our coffee cups, there's two shelves for the coffee cups. The bottom cups are to-go coffee cups, and all mine. The top shelf is all yours. That's all that's there. And the other day I went to get my coffee cup, and it was on your on your shelf, and it drives me crazy.
To be fair, I don't think it's as organized as you think it is in your own head.
It's as organized as it can be for the thing, but buy me a label maker and it would be.
Well, I still think we need to like empty out half of our cabinets.
I know you do, but every time we do that, we end up needing something. We just donate it.
Yeah, but cups is not going to be one of them.
I have a cup obsession. Like you have a watch and fragrance obsession. I have a cup.
I have 3 watches.
I like my cup. And I have to drink a lot of water. So anything to help me drink water. So, but no, there's nothing I dislike about you. It's just pet peeves. Mm-hmm. And like I said, they're stupid, most of them. But I mean, that's what happens when you live with someone.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask mine. But
Nothing,
go for
you're
it.
Perfect.
No, go for it.
Oh, you're grinding your teeth that you don't even know you're doing in bed. That drives me crazy because I have misophonia. And anyone who doesn't know, misophonia is like it's when somebody like chews loudly or grinds their teeth. Certain noises will trigger like the rage reaction in your brain.
I just want to smack right here.
You see? I'm not making you out to be the bad person right now.
Okay. Touche.
Okay, so which one's your favorite kid?
I don't have have a favorite. I don't like either one of them. No, I'm just kidding.
I dislike them equally.
They're both amazing in their own ways.
Yeah.
They're both completely different, and I'm shocked that we did as good as we did at raising them.
And somehow they're both attractive. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. Me either.
They're both lookers.
But yeah, they're good kids.
Mhm.
We did good.
They're good kids. I mean, Mackenzie's not even really a kid anymore. She's got her own family now.
She's our baby
That's
girl.
crazy. It just still blows my mind that my kid had a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's how
That works.
life works, but
Our parents
That's
probably
crazy.
felt the same.
yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, but she's doing great.
Yeah. I'm glad to be a young grandparent, though.
Oh, me too. Like, I enjoyed being a young parent. You know, I was 19 when Mackenzie was born. Never, you know, some people are like, but now I turned 40 this year, and our son's 16. So we're, you know, and he's pretty independent, has a job, his own car,
Mhm.
does his own thing. You know, he still has family time and we still take care of him, but like, I'm still young enough for us and still enjoy things, you know.
Mhm.
And then now as a young grandparent, I'm a kiki. I'm not a grandma. Like, we get to spoil him, Ryan, have fun with him, and then give him back to mom and dad.
Yep. Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
That is.
There's none of the stress that comes when it's your kid.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all the best parts of raising a kid and none of the bad parts.
Yeah. But there's still the worry there, and
Well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, but it's different.
Yeah. I mean, also too, he's not even 3 months old yet. So, but
he's got a good personality right now.
he does.
Yeah.
He does.
He's pretty low key,
and he loves his little lion.
Mm-hmm.
Lost my train of thought at a possible
You like being a young grandparent, that you were talking about.
Yeah, I was going to move on to a different topic. I forgot because we talked about being grandparents a little at the beginning, so I didn't want to like
hash it out again.
Yeah,
that's what grandparents do.
What do you think about me having this channel?
I like it.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, you've always been, you know, good with this kind of stuff, and I'm proud of you. Ooh.
I don't know how that makes me feel. I don't hear that very often.
You know, and you just have a likable personality, and then you have a different view take of, I don't know why it took me so long to realize what Beyond the Credit meant.
Beyond Credit?
Yeah. I keep adding don't I? Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't have your channel name right. Great wife.
Yeah.
Great support.
Yeah, you really like it, huh?
Yeah. But you know, I think you'll do well, and hopefully we'll be able to open up more time for you so you can do this more frequently.
So, since you like it, maybe now would be a good time to bring up investing some money into the studio and maybe getting some paint for the walls. And
it's a good thing my uncle's a professional painter.
Yeah, too bad he lives halfway across the country.
Yeah, he can hook us up with his discount.
That's true.
At Sherwin Williams.
Not sponsored.
Hashtag donations, please. Yeah, no, it does need to be painted. Just my fear, which I guess it won't be as bad in here, but we have a German Shepherd mixed with a Husky. He's right here. See his prized possession.
The CED.
I moved it right in front of the
Chief Executive Dog.
So he's very furry. So, you know, he sheds ridiculous. Yeah. And we're constantly, we have the RoboVac. We vacuum.
Burned through a couple of RoboVacs because of him.
So we're trying to stay on top of it, but it's still like you vacuum and hence, like as soon as you move from that spot, there's fur there again.
Something, little fur thing will come rolling out from somewhere.
So I just don't want wet paint and then fur sticking to the wall.
But I mean, he doesn't ever come in here. So.
Well, he does come in here, but he breaks in. But
he breaks in.
Yeah, so I think it'll be okay.
We had to change all the doorknobs because we used to have the latch doorknobs. We had to change them all the knobs because he could pop up, and then we changed them to the knobs, and he learned he could pop up with both of his paws and come down like this and open the doorknobs. So we had to get. We haven't had a baby for years, but most of our doors have baby proof.
And he still can get in there somehow. I don't understand it. I mean, he's definitely smart.
He is. He's smart, but he's also really stupid. He's smart about what he wants to be smart about. He's a good boy.
Next subject.
How long have we been going? Wow.
A really long time.
This
No
is
one's
like the
gonna watch
longest
this.
conversation we've had in I can't think of how long.
Or at dinner last night.
Yeah.
Maybe you were fake listening.
Yeah, usually.
So it's Super Bowl weekend.
It is.
And I guess this is going to be after that, though.
And no, I'll probably put it up tomorrow afternoon. Maybe I'll put it up tonight. I don't know.
Who are you going for?
Neither. I'm probably going to go for San Francisco. I like Purdy.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm excited about either one.
See, I love football. Maybe more than you. I got you into football.
You say that.
It's not football.
True.
You did not watch
get me into
when
football.
we first got together.
You did not get me into football.
I did. Anyways, we're Dolphin fans, obviously. I also like the Saints, which I know doesn't go, but my dad's from New Orleans, so.
Oh, I like the Saints.
I know, but it's
They're
just weird to like both of them. So it's kind of sad that we're cheering for these teams that no one likes. But Mahomes is becoming a crybaby. Like,
he's not becoming a crybaby. He's just losing the cover, and it's showing a little bit more. He's always been a crybaby.
He's acting like Tom Brady, which Tom Brady always, it made me giggle with his little fits he would pitch on the side,
Yeah.
But Mahomes, I hope Brock beats him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah,
I just hope it's a good game and not boring.
That's what sucks. That's the worst, is when you get to a Super Bowl and it's two teams you don't care about and it's like a total blowout one way, or just a slow game and nobody's scoring. Yeah. It's like,
at least there's an Usher concert.
Yay.
It's going to be the longest Super Bowl performance ever.
Yeah.
I read that today. I'm
very
excited.
Cool. Sorry, Usher. I know you're going to watch this. No offense. What do you think of Tua? This is where anyone who's stuck around is probably going to disappear. Talking about football, particularly Miami Dolphins. But what do you think of Tua? Keep him or leave him or ditch him?
Definitely keep him. Like, he needs work for sure. But why start over? Like, he's come a long way. He's got some things he has to learn, but he's progressed. Last year, I was like, get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
This year he set a goal. He met that goal. He started all games, 17. So that's pretty impressive from having 5 concussions last year. He's got to learn more how to work in the pocket, and I think they'll work on that this season. I think he'll be good.
Cool.
But it's number 10, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Cheetah.
Yeah. He's like your favorite thing on X.
Yeah,
formerly known as Twitter.
Because he makes so much fun of everyone and causes trouble. I love to read that.
Like every 5 minutes. Like, did you see what Reek said on Twitter?
I won't share with you anymore. All right.
So how do you feel? Did you enjoy this? Was it fun? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be great, like, for people watching it. So
I think it'll be all right. I don't know.
I feel kind of bad for that, but it was fun.
I think it'll be fine. Did you learn anything about yourself or me or us?
I didn't learn anything about us, but I know, like, we've had a friendship. That's how our relationship started. So we're good friends. So I think that's why this is easy for us.
Friendship.
We're good at picking at each other.
Yeah, we're really good at picking at each other.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things, because sometimes we express our love through meanness. And sometimes we'll be around people who just don't get it. And they're like, oh my God. and to me, that's the best part. Yeah. When people just don't understand.
Yeah. But if anyone really knows, like, I will go. Don't even try to say anything bad about you, because it's on.
Yeah.
So it's probably not good if you get, like, big, and you're always going to have critics in the comments, and it's not going to be good. No. You might need to block me. Because I can be mean to you and make fun of you, but no one else can.
You're good at it.
I am.
We're both good at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool.
Cool.
Well,
Well, thanks for having me.
thanks for doing this with me. I think it was good. I mean, well, I'll watch it back now and see. But
I don't like to hear my voice, so no, thank you.
All right. Well,
Thanks for having me.
yeah, you just said that.
More follows. Shush.
All right, guys. Thanks for checking this out. I hope it was entertaining. Big shout out to my wife, Kim, the CEW, who doesn't like going by that name apparently. But I just found that out before we started filming, even though I just came up with it about 20 minutes before that.
I don't dislike it.
You really.
Because I have nothing to do with credit cards, so how can I be the CEW?
Because I'm the CEO and you're my wife.
Yeah, okay.
It's not complicated. It's not complicated. It's not.
Bye.
Bye.